Hey, it's Leah with Crab and Moon, and this is your weekly tarot and oracle card reading for April 8th to the 14th. So this week I've decided to pull three traditional tarot cards and then three Earth Magic oracle cards. Okay, there's three right there. So I'll start with the tarot cards. We'll talk about some of the advice that the cards may be giving us for this week, and then we'll look at the Earth cards to see what they can add to the message. So these are the cards that came out pretty easily. Seven of Cups, Six of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So this week might be a bit of a journey, a bit of a progression from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. You might sort of go through a process where you learn some new things about yourself and overcome some challenges. So the first card, Seven of Cups, is about dreams, wishes, options, but also illusions. So it's about being aware that not everything, as they say, not all that glitters is gold. So there's a lot going on. You might be a little confused right now because you have so many choices, so many paths you could take, so many wonderful and scary and confusing and intriguing things are being presented to you. Cups are emotions, so this could be in terms of relationships. You don't know where to go with relationships, but it can also just be general life, like things that sort of draw you in. But there's, as you can see in the cup, some are wonderful things, like jewels, and some are dangerous things, like snakes and dragons. So it's about not jumping into decisions this week, I think. It's about keeping your options open and really weighing the facts before you jump at something, because something might look like it's really exciting and wonderful and going to bring you lots of good luck, but there could be more to it that it's actually not that good for you. So don't get overwhelmed, just sort of weigh things and look at things slowly, and I think by the end of the week you'll definitely be able to pick one decision, because the final card was the Ace of Pentacles, and we'll get to that, but it's really excellent ending to this progression. So, second card is the Six of Swords, which, as you can see, is a bit of a tumultuous journey. I actually really like this card, though, because sixes in tarot are often really exciting because they're sort of a turning point in a cycle or in a journey. So, the Six of Swords is leaving behind some old baggage or an unhealthy situation or an unhealthy way of thinking even, and moving towards something that might be a little bit scary, and the journey isn't going to be super smooth and straightforward. So it's not going to be like an obvious, this is my next step kind of thing, let's do it. It's more like, it's going to be a long kind of tricky journey this week and beyond likely, but it's like being okay with that journey because you know you're moving on to something that's going to serve you better and be a fresh beginning for you. So you're going to go from having a lot of options, going through the journey of dealing with all of the rough waters and the confusion and the darkness until you figure out where it is you're going, and then it's going to be okay. So it ends with the Ace of Pentacles, which is one very obvious, beautiful coin presented to you from a hand in the clouds, and an exciting new door to walk through to some great adventures, some new strength, some new growth and opportunities. So this is one of the best cards you could get. Pentacles, it could be financial, so it could be a new job opportunity or a new, like, even way to make money on the side, a new financial windfall, a new budget, or you're just you're starting over and you're sort of figuring out your finances, figuring out your options, where you want to go with life, with work, with where you're living, with how you're spending your money, your time, your energy. And once you go through that journey of figuring things out, you're sort of just going to get presented this wonderful opportunity. But you have to be willing to accept it and willing to look for it, because it seems kind of obvious here, but it's not always that easy to see. So just know that it might be confusing right now with lots going on, lots of transition, lots of confusion, lots of options, but options are a good thing. And just know that you will know the right choice to make very soon. So that's promising. Just trust in your decision-making abilities. And then let's pick 3 Earth Magic Oracle cards. These use nature and animals and seasons to give advice. So 3 cards for this week. And hopefully they'll sort of add on to the message we just got. Okay. So, Winter Solstice Reflection, Stone People Vigilance, and then Dance Celebration. This pretty much perfectly mirrors this journey from this to this. So first of all, you have Reflection. So winter is over now, but you still might be in that period of pausing in your life to just take that quiet time to figure out what it is you want to do next, where you want to go next. So you're still in that period at the beginning of this week where you're just needing some quiet time to listen to your own voice, to have some peace so that you can clear your mind, and then that will help you know what to do next. The other piece of advice is that you need to be vigilant. So that is also saying take a break, take a pause, stand still, like the stone people. You see here, the stones. They're not moving. They're standing very, very still. And the point of that is that you're taking a pause so that you can really pay attention to what's going on around you. Use your senses, use your intuition, look, listen, get, some advice from others, but really look within, be aware of what's going on around you. And if you take this sort of slow process and really focus on all the options surrounding you, you'll slowly start to piece it all together, and you'll come to this place of absolute celebration because you've overcome all of the confusion and you will finally make a decision. This is what I want to do next. This is the job I want to take. This is where I want to move to. This is how I want to start treating myself. This is who I want to spend my time with. Whatever decisions you need to make about your life, take that little pause of self-reflection and be super aware of your surroundings and your situation. Don't worry too much because you will figure it out. And when you do, it's going to be super exciting. The end of this week might bring a lot of joy, celebration, just celebrating life with others, and also moving your body. Actually dance, actually go out dancing, or go outside and move and exercise and, give thanks to the universe for this exciting opportunity that's coming your way. So it might be a slow-moving, sort of confusing week, but just trust that lots of wonderful things are coming and trust in your own ability to make the right decision. Whatever you choose will be right for you in that moment. So good luck, and we'll see you next week for another weekly reading.